A very good evening to everyone who is watching this live and everyone who will eventually watch this live. I'm Neha, Ambassador of Change for GETI, that is Global Education and Training Institute, founded and conceptualized and guided by Dr. Sunita Gandhi, with the vision of disrupting education in India and globally. We also organize in-service and pre-service training for teachers so that they can spearhead this disruptive education movement. And alongside, under the same banner, we organize D-Talks, that is a forum where we invite educators, policymakers, researchers, and various practitioners from the education fraternity to discuss various best practices with us. And today, I'm very honored and thrilled to have with us this evening Ms. Zeba Taslim from Patna, Bihar, and she's been an educationist for a long period of time. And today, she'll be condensing her experience in a very unique topic. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us today. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, very good evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us today, ma'am, and hosting us and informing us about your topic that is multiple intelligence in learning. Would you like to maybe introduce this topic for our audiences before moving on to a very informative bit in the presentation?
Yeah, sure. Good evening, everyone who are present here. I'm Dr. Ziba Taslim. I'm the educationist, and I'm into this sector since 25 years. And my today's topic is multiple intelligence. As you all know that we all have more than one intelligence in us, and but we don't know how many intelligence we have. So this session is basically on that, that you will be able to know yourself that how many intelligence you have in you. We all know that there are 8 multiple intelligences in our mind, but I will share it with you very soon whenever I will show my slide to you all. So, in that, I will explain each and everything, and then I think you will be able to understand yourself how many multiple intelligence you have in you, ma'am.
Thank, thank you so much, ma'am. Without much ado, I'll put your presentation on the screen. You can open your presentation.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Is
Yeah,
it visible,
that's
ma'am?
yes, ma'am. It's visible. You can please carry on now.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, here I welcome all of you on the board with me on multiple intelligence session. Let me take a pleasure to be with you in today's session. So, this is Multiple Intelligence by Dr. Zeba Taslim. And I want to ask few questions. Are you smart? Are you really smart? Do you think that you are smart? I think that I'm smart, and I think that you all are smart in many ways, isn't it? So let us move ahead. Yes, the answer is yes. Let me hide this screen sharing because it is not visible properly. We all are smart in different ways. Okay. So there are some brainstorming questions which I want to ask you first. Do you know who are they? Definitely, we all know who are they, isn't it? This is Albert Einstein, this is Barack Obama, Lata Mangeshkar, Shah Rukh Khan, and Sachin Tendulkar. So, are they intelligent? What do you think? Are they intelligent? Yes, of course, they are intelligent. Can you please tell me that who is the most intelligent? Arrange them in increasing order of their intelligence. So, what do you think? Who is the most intelligent? As for me, I think that everyone is intelligent in his or her own way. Okay? So we cannot arrange them in the order of like increasing order, that who is most intelligent person, isn't it? So let me explain. Albert Einstein, he was the scientist, a researcher, and Lata Mangeshkar, she was a singer, and Shah Rukh Khan is an actor, Sachin Tendulkar is the batsman, and Barack Obama is politician. So let me tell you one thing: Lata Mangeshkar can sing very well. It doesn't mean that Shah Rukh Khan will also sing. Shah Rukh Khan will act very well, dance very well, but it doesn't mean that Lata Mangeshkar can dance and act very well. Sachin Tendulkar is very good cricket player, but Shah Rukh Khan, Lata Mangeshkar, Albert Einstein, and Barack Obama cannot be the batsman, isn't it? So everyone is intelligent in his or her own way, and they all are very famous person, isn't it? Moving ahead, this is few questions. Like these are some questions. First is on your screen. Knowing yourself is the key. Rank each set of activity with a number from 1 to 7, where 1 is the lowest in total time, preference or talent, and 7 is the highest. This is for you. Please do it. Okay. This is the you can say activity for you from my end. Okay. So one is playing an instrument, drawing. Second one is drawing or painting. Third one is being with others. Fourth one is writing poems, stories, or entries for my journal. Fifth one is working with computers, models, or science projects. Sixth one is doing things by myself. Seventh is exercising or playing sports. So you have to arrange these numbers as per your whatever activity you like most. As per that you have to arrange. Like I will arrange. If I'm at your place, then first should be from my end, first should be writing poems. I love write poems. And playing an instrument. Yes, second one. Third one is drawing or painting. Fourth one is being with others. Fifth one is working with computers. Seventh, doing things by myself. Eighth one is exercising or playing sports. So I'm not very good in sports and all. So seventh I have taken for myself. This is for you all. Please rank yourself accordingly. Okay. Now the second one is I'm good at. I'm good at what? Recognizing, remembering, humming, or singing tunes, understanding people, knowing and appreciating people, talking, writing, or playing with language and words, looking at things, drawing, using maps, using my hands or body to make or do things, constructing things, pulling them apart, or asking why, being by myself, doing things at my own initiative and pace. So these are the numbers, you have to rank them. Okay. And after ranking all of the numbers, you will be able to understand you are good in which intelligence. Okay. Let me now explain. Let me now ask from you all, what does intelligence mean to you? What does intelligence mean to you? It doesn't mean that you are very smart in one way. It means you are very much intelligent. Okay. So let me explain. Howard Earl Gardner, he was the you can say father of multiple intelligence. He born on 11 July 1943. He was the professor of education at Howard University, internationally known developmental psychologist. He was the psychologist also. He is best known for his theory of multiple intelligence. His most outlined book, Frames of Mind, The Theory of Multiple Intelligence. Kind of multiple intelligence. We all know that there are 8 multiple intelligences which are working in our mind. But here I can say that we have 9 multiple intelligence, and some other intelligence have been proposed, and that are emotional intelligence, mechanical intelligence, practical intelligence. These are under proposal. Okay. But the ninth one is, which one is the ninth? That is existential intelligence. Okay, so let us move ahead. 9 types of multiple intelligence. This is first one is linguistic intelligence or word smart. Verbal, word smart people. Second one is logical mathematical intelligence, and it is number or reasoning smart. Third one is spatial intelligence, that is picture smart. Fourth one is bodily kinesthetic intelligence, that is body smart. And fifth one is musical intelligence, that means music smart. Sixth one is interpersonal, that means people smart. Seventh one is intrapersonal intelligence, that is self smart. Eighth one is naturalistic intelligence, it means nature smart. Ninth one is existential intelligence, introspective person. Okay, moving ahead, linguistic or verbal smart or language smart or word smart. Okay, so the people who are very good in words, who are very good in language, they have linguistic intelligence in them. Okay, so let me give you some examples, like writers, poets. They can have the linguistic intelligence in them more than other intelligences. Okay, moving ahead. Second one is logical intelligence. Logical intelligence means those who are very good in logics. Okay, like reasoning वगैरह होना. Logical smart होना means they are very good in reasoning, logical, mathematics. You can say Albert Einstein, he was very good in research and all. So he was having logical intelligence in him more than other intelligences. Okay, so those people who are having logical intelligence in them, those people are engineers. You can say engineers, contractors, isn't it? Builders, researchers, scientists. They can be the like those who are having logical intelligence in them, they can be the engineers or scientists, like that. Okay, third one is spatial intelligence, means picture smart. So those people who are picture smart, they can be what? They can be the artist, isn't it? वो पिक्चर देख के कहीं पे भी उस तरीके से सेम पिक्चर बना सकते हैं. वो रिमेम्बरेंस, उनका रिमेम्बरेंस पावर बहुत ज्यादा होता है. दे कैन रिमेम्बर द थिंग्स एंड दे कैन एग्जैक्टली डू द सेम, isn't it? So those people who are having spatial intelligence in them, they can be the artist. Okay, kinesthetic intelligence means bodily smart. Those who are very good in that intelligence, they can be the dancers, sports persons, very good sports persons. They can be those who are having kinesthetic intelligence in them, they are very good in body activities. Like sports person also can be can fit here, and dancers, athletes, ये डाल सकते, policemen, all military mans, they can be the example for that. Okay, moving ahead, musical intelligence. So those who are very good in music, they can be the musician, they can be the lyricist बन सकते हैं, musician बन सकते हैं, singer भी बन सकते हैं. जिनको म्यूजिक की थोड़ी भी समझ हो, they can be the singers. Okay, so best example is लता मंगेशकर and मोहम्मद रफ़ी. और जो कंपोज भी करते हैं, they can be the composers also, who are having the musical intelligence in them. They can be the composer, they can be the musician, singers. Okay, moving ahead, interpersonal intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence means they love to be with the other person. Okay, people smart. People smart बोलेंगे तो people smart कैसे हो सकते हैं? How it is possible? Like those who are having interpersonal intelligence in them, they can be the teachers. हमसे बढ़ के कौन हो सकता है? We are the teachers. So teachers love to be with the people. ठीक है ना? So they love to be with the gathering, और जहाँ पे भी gathering हो वहाँ पे जाना, लोगों से मिलना जुलना, social activity karna, all these they are doing. Okay, so the people who are having interpersonal intelligence, they can be the good examples for them are they can be the teachers, they can be the politicians, they can be the you can say relationship manager. ये सारी चीजें उनमें इंटरपर्सनल इंटेलिजेंस इनमें होता है, वो इन सब फील्ड को चूज कर सकते हैं. ओके, क्योंकि दे लव टू बी विद द अदर पर्सन. ठीक है, सो इफ दे लव टू बी विद द अदर पर्सन, दे कैन be they can go ahead with the people, and they can go with that professions like teaching and politics, good speaker. ठीक है, intrapersonal intelligence, that means self smart, those who want to be alone. The very good example is writers. राइटर्स जब भी वो कुछ लिखना चाहते हैं, दे वांट कि वो अकेले रहना चाहते हैं. सो writers are the good example for that. Intrapersonal intelligence वाले people, they can be the writers. जो भी अकेले रह के कुछ काम करना चाहते हैं, they will be the good example for the interpersonal intelligence. Okay, then naturalistic intelligence. What is the naturalistic intelligence? Those who love to be with the nature. ठीक है, it means जो नेचर में रहना चाहते हैं, वाइल्ड लाइफ एंजॉय करते हैं, या फिर एनवायरनमेंट में पेड़ पौधे उसके साथ ज़्यादा एंजॉय करते हैं, और पेट्स के साथ ज़्यादा एंजॉय करते हैं. सो दोज पीपल कैन बी the example for that. Okay, so naturalistic intelligence, those who are having the naturalistic intelligence, those people can be wildlife photographer. The example for that I'm telling you, the wildlife photographers they can be. फिर आप बोल सकते हैं doctors also, they can be the doctors, and because they are surrounded with the nature and all. The researchers can be the example. So those are the good example for that. Okay, then existential intelligence. So here they think that why we are here. Those who are having the existential intelligence, they think that why we are here, why the sun is there, why moon is there, why the world exists, why we are existing in the world. So all the question marks are there with these kind of people. So philosophically, those who are thinking philosophically, they are into this intelligence. Okay, so they can be the writers ज़्यादा सोचते हैं लिखने से पहले, so they can be the writers. और philosophy जो करते हैं, philosophers, they can be the philosophers. ठीक है, so we all are having more than one intelligence. Sometimes so I also feel like कि why we are here. So somewhere existential intelligence is also there in me, that I think in everyone there is existential intelligence, but a little one. बहुत थोड़ा सा एक्जिस्टेंशियल इंटेलिजेंस होता है. कभी कभी हम सोचते हैं, बहुत सोचते हैं, क्यों हम यहाँ हैं, हमारा क्या काम है यहाँ पे, भगवान है या नहीं है, अल्लाह है या नहीं है. दैट इज द थिंग. सो दीज people who are thinking about like this, they are having the existential intelligence. So it is up to you कि you have to recognize कि आप में क्या चीजें हैं और आप में कौन कौन से इंटेलिजेंस है. बिकॉज सी, लेट मी टेल यू अबाउट माई सेल्फ, अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन ऑल्सो ऑब्जर्व योर सेल्फ. ठीक है, सो इन मी I am having musical intelligence in me. I can sing, I can compose as well, I can write as well. So if I can write, I'm a good writer. So sometimes I love to be alone because I'm writing something. If I'm a good singer, so musical smart also I have musical intelligence in me. Language means, okay, I'm giving you the presentation. Okay, so if I'm giving you presentation, it means that this is my language which I'm delivering to you. Okay, so it means that I'm also in smart in language. Okay. And then coming to the interpersonal, obviously we are having interpersonal intelligence because we love to be with the gathering. Okay, we love to be with the children, we love to be with our teachers, we love to be with the you can say अगर हम खड़े होते हैं कहीं पे स्टेज पे तो lots of people are there, तो उनके सामने हम खड़े होके कुछ बोलते हैं, it means कि we are very good in that interpersonal. uh, and intrapersonal, sometimes we feel like we have to be alone for something like writing and all. तो ये सारी चीजें हैं. Sometimes we are very good in natural intelligence because we love to go to the wildlife sanctuaries and आप कह सकते हैं hill station पे जाना पसंद करते हैं, and we love to see the waterfall and all. So we have all the intelligence we have in us, but the thing is that we have to recognize all these things, observe the things कि कहाँ पे कौन सा इंटेलिजेंस हमारा छुपा हुआ है. ठीक है. That's it from my end. Is there any query or any question from your end? I am open to take all the questions and queries. So only 8-9 intelligences are there, which I already explained, and in a very little time I explained all the intelligences. I just want to ask all of you that if you want to attempt these questions, can you please attempt these questions which I have shown you on my first slide. If you want, then we can go ahead, because yes, this one, please attempt this question for your understanding that where you exist, and then I'll tell you okay which intelligence you have in you. So Neha ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
are you
Yes, ma'am.
there?
I'm here. Yes, ma'am. I'm there.
Is my slide visible to everyone?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. It's visible. It's absolutely visible.
So I want everyone to please attempt this question so that you can understand yourself which intelligence you have in you.
Ma'am, do you mind if I attend it as well? You know,
Sorry?
do you mind if I attend it as well? Because I don't think the audience will be able to, pen down. I
Sure,
mean,
ma'am.
we
Sure.
have.
Please attempt. Please attempt.
Okay. I spend the most time. Mm, doing things by myself. I would say that one point, and the other would
It
be
means let me explain, ma'am. One
okay.
point is doing things myself. It means you are having intrapersonal intelligence in you. Intrapersonal means being alone, doing
Being
things
alone.
by yourself.
Okay.
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 So that
Uh,
being doing things by myself, it means you have intrapersonal intelligence in you. It is on first number. As per you, it
okay.
is on first number. Okay. The
Yes.
second one, ma'am.
The second one would be I think writing poems, stories, and entries for my journal. I have a gratitude journal. I have a journal for all the places I have visited, all the countries I have been to, something like that. And I also sometimes I read poems a lot. I don't write them necessarily, and I
Okay.
write. I write stories per se, stories that Sometimes I visit Starbucks maybe, and I see something. I come in home and write that down. So
Great,
something.
great. It means you are language smart.
Okay.
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 Language linguistic smart means you
Hmm.
are writing any story or any poem in any language now. It means you
Hmm.
are language smart. The second one is intelligence in you is language smart. So the first
Okay.
number is intrapersonal, second number is
Language.
linguistic intelligence, and the third
Okay.
one, ma'am.
Third one would be exercising. I sort of confused between exercising and playing sports and playing an instrument because I do both things. I exercise also and I also play guitar sometimes.
So which you like most, that I'm
Uh,
asking.
exercising, I would say, not playing sports. I don't play sports.
Exercising, it means you are you have kinesthetic intelligence in you. You are
Okay.
bodily smart. The third number
Okay.
is kinesthetic intelligence in you. Okay. And the fourth
Yes, ma'am.
one is playing an instrument. It means you are
Yes.
musical smart. So fourth one is musical smart.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Understood?
Okay.
So four
Yes, ma'am.
intelligence you can see in you, isn't it?
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Okay. That's
everyone
about
is
it.
having more than one intelligence in them. Only the thing is that they have to know about this. They have to
Mhm.
observe the thing.
Okay.
Yes, the fifth one, ma'am.
The fifth one, I would say, ma'am, being with others. Yes, being with others, meeting my friends, my family, colleagues.
Great, great. And right now we are doing that thing only, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
we
Yes, ma'am.
we
Yes.
are there with others right now. So the fifth one is being with others means you are having interpersonal intelligence in you. Interpersonal
Okay.
means people smart who love to be
Hmm.
with the people. Okay,
Absolutely.
so the
Absolutely.
fifth one is being with others. Now the sixth
Yes.
one,
The sixth one will be, ma'am, working with computers, models, and science projects. Yes.
logical smart. Okay, science projects, models, it means you have logic in you. So the sixth
Okay.
one is logical smart. Okay, and the seventh
Okay.
one, obviously you are drawing up or painting. The seventh one should be spatial. Drawing and painting, it means spatial smart, means
Okay.
picture smart. If you are drawing
Okay.
something after seeing any picture, it means you are picture smart, isn't
Okay.
it?
That is, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So these
So the idea,
intelligence you have in you.
yes. Okay. Ma'am, we have one
And
comment from an audience member, and she has listed down the pointing for her. Would you like to make, tell her which kind of intelligences she has?
sure,
She
sure.
goes by
So
she
can
goes
you
by the
please
name.
tell me which poem she has written?
Yes, ma'am. She goes by the name Dipti Gupta, and she ranks fourth point as the first one, which is writing poems,
Oh,
stories,
sure.
and
So, Deepti Gupta, ma'am, welcome to our session and thank you for writing. So, the fourth point, it means you are language smart. So, first number is language smart. You are having linguistic intelligence in you. More than any intelligence, you have linguistic intelligence in you. Okay. The first one is linguistic intelligence. You are language smart. And what is the second one, ma'am? Neha, ma'am?
the second one is the second one, ma'am. The second one, which is drawing and painting.
Drawing or painting, it means she is having a spatial intelligence in her. Okay, like those who are very good in picture, looking at the picture and drawing the things or painting, so they are having the intelligence of like spatial intelligence in them. Okay,
Then the
what
next
the
is the
thought?
sixth. The next is the sixth one, ma'am. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Okay,
That
doing
is
things by myself,
yes,
it means
yes.
intrapersonal intelligence she is having in her, being alone for some time. The third one is intrapersonal intelligence. And what is the fourth one?
It's the fifth one, ma'am. One, two, three,
Fifth
four,
one,
five. That is
working with computers, models, or science projects. Is it means that she is having logical intelligence in her. She is very good in logics and all. So she can make the models, she can make the science projects, she can work with computers. So it means she is having the logical intelligence in her. Okay. And the
yes,
next
ma'am.
one, ma'am?
It's the first one, playing an instrument.
Musical smart, playing an instrument is musical smart. It means you are very good in music, so you are having the musical intelligence in you. And then
Absolutely. Then is the seventh one, ma'am.
exercising or playing sports, it means kinesthetic intelligence, so you are having kinesthetic intelligence in you, but very little.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Then
anyone
is the
else?
third one. Then is the third one and
Okay,
the fifth one. Then.
being with others means कि, you are having interpersonal intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence means those who love to be with others. Okay, like you
Yes.
are
Yes.
with us right now, so you love to be with others, but this intelligence is very little in you, not much but very little. But the first one which you have given, the first number was writing poems, stories, or entries for my journals, means you are very good in linguistic intelligence.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, we
Any
have
other?
another. Yes, ma'am. We have another member from the audience, Shilpa Srivastav. She hasn't mentioned all the points. She's just mentioned the first point. That is the third one for her, which is being with others.
Okay, great. Welcome, Shilpa ma'am, and very good being with others. Like we are here, and we all are together here. So it means it is showing that you love to be with others. So being with others means interpersonal intelligence. You are having interpersonal intelligence in you more than any other intelligence.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. That's it, ma'am.
Any
We
other
have
comment?
no, ma'am, not right now.
Okay, those who wants to ask anything, please, we are here. We are open for the comment. Ma'am, let me change the slide. And in the other slide, there is one another
Yes,
questionnaire. Can you please attempt that? Would you like to attempt?
yes, ma'am.
Neha,
Yes,
ma'am?
yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
please.
Obviously. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sharing. I'm sharing the slide, ma'am. Yes.
Ma'am, there's one question. There's one question for the previous slide which says, "Please explain exercising or playing sports." He just wants an explanation. His name is Abhimanyu
Okay.
Mishra, and he wants an
Okay.
explanation.
Okay. Exercising or playing sports. It means I have told you, Abhi, just now I have told you that those people who are very good in exercising or playing like sports and all, they are having kinesthetic intelligence in them, like bodily smart. Those who are very good in body works, like whatever works they are doing, you can say the sports person and the policeman, all these, the athletes, the PT teacher, they are very good in that kinesthetic intelligence. So this,
Yes, ma'am.
that is the meaning of that. Only exercising or playing sports means you are having kinesthetic intelligence in you, you are bodily smart. Okay, anything else?
No, ma'am, not right now. He's actually impressed with the answer. He says that's a great explanation.
Thank you very much. So I'm changing the slide, ma'am, for you, Neha, ma'am.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
So knowing yourself is the key. Again, the this is the from my side. It is for you. Knowing yourself is the key. I'm good at. This is the question. I'm good
Okay.
at recognizing, remembering, humming, or singing tunes. Okay. Second one is understanding people, knowing and appreciating people. Third one is talking, writing, or playing with language and words. Fourth one is looking at things, drawing, using maps, using my fifth one is using my hands or body to make or do things. It is so I'm so sorry, it is written co, and again I'm telling co, so it is two, not co. Constructing things, pulling them apart, or asking why. Being by myself, doing things at my own initiative and pace. So, can you please tell me in which you are good at?
I think, ma'am, I'm good at all these things except looking at things, drawing, and using maps.
Okay. So, number, I want you just give me the numbers one, two, three, four.
Okay.
You
Okay.
have
One
to
second.
rank your answer.
Second, understanding people, knowing and appreciating people.
Understanding people, knowing and appreciating people. It means you are interpersonal. Interpersonal means you are very good in understanding the people. If you will not be with the people, how do you understand the people? है ना? So it means interpersonal intelligence. Okay, the
Okay.
second one.
Second one would be talking, writing, and playing with language and words.
So it self says you are linguistic smart, language smart. Okay,
Yep. Yep.
next
Okay.
one.
Then would be using my hand or body to make or do things.
Okay, so this means you are kinesthetic, you have kinesthetic intelligence, bodily smart, you are bodily smart.
Okay. Okay. Then next would be being by myself, doing things at my own initiative and pace.
It means intrapersonal, you
Okay.
want to be alone, or you want to do the work alone. It means like that, okay? Intrapersonal, those who wants
Okay.
to do the things alone by themselves.
Then,
So
okay. Then would be constructing things, pulling them apart, or asking why.
logical, itself
Okay.
says logical smart, so you are having logical intelligence in you. Then next,
Then next, I think would be ma'am the last one, which is the one that's left out
looking
is
at.
looking at things, drawing, and
Okay,
using.
looking at things, drawing, using maps. Spatial means picture smart.
Yep.
Okay, so those who are very good in drawing, in art and craft, okay, they are having their spatial intelligence in them. They are picture smart. Okay, so now you understood.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we have some people from the audience also. I think again,
Okay,
Shilpi, Dipti, and Ruby has joined us, and all of them
welcome.
point to number one. They haven't mentioned the other sequencing, but they've mentioned all of them have mentioned number one. I think they would require an explanation for that.
Number one, recognizing, remembering, humming, or singing tunes. It means you are musical smart. You are having music intelligence in you more than any other intelligence. Okay, because you remember the tune, the words of the tune or the song. Okay, you remember the tune. What is the tune? है ना? So it means कि you are very good in music and you are having musical intelligence in you more than any other intelligence. Any other
Okay.
question?
Yes, ma'am. We have Ritu who says 1 and 4.
One and four. So one, though I have already explained. Let me explain four. Looking at things, drawing using maps. It means spatial smart, means picture smart. It means you are very good in recognizing the picture and drawing the things accordingly. So you are very good in spatial or in picture. Okay?
Okay.
More than any other intelligence, you are having spatial intelligence in you. Yes.
I think, ma'am, we have taken enough questions
Okay.
for these two slides. You can continue with the presentation if it's left.
No, ma'am. It is not left. Only the queries and questions I want to ask from them. If they want, if any teacher is there, if they want, how we can implement all this intelligence in the classroom. So in that way, we can talk to them. We can
I
discuss if they
don't, okay,
want.
ma'am, I don't think we have questions from teachers in that regard, but I would like to ask a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Considering that your entire presentation talked about the various types of intelligences that we have, and as teachers and educators, we tend to focus on just one intelligence, that is the intelligent quotient, that is the IQ. And since you mentioned so many other types of intelligence, what would be your advice or take for teachers and educators to move beyond IQ and also focus on the other types of intelligences and help students, explore and embrace the kind of intelligences so that they can actually realize that they have a potential which is beyond the classroom and beyond their own marks and report
Exactly,
card.
ma'am. Exactly. Sure, ma'am. Sure. Let me tell you one thing. Let me start from the beginning. Like, uh, what was the education which we were getting earlier? That was everyone has to go ahead with the same examination. Everyone has to face the same examination, isn't it? Everyone have to give the same examination, same question paper, same thing. Okay, why it is so? If I'll ask that the can you please tell me कि fish can climb the tree?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay.
But I
The
understand
monkey
you're trying.
can swim.
Yes, I
The
understand you're
monkey
trying.
can swim inside the
No,
water. No. है ना? Why I'm asking these questions? The elephant can climb the tree, isn't it?
no, no.
No. So everyone is having their own mind setup, their own potential, isn't it? Everyone is having the potential inside them,
Yep.
and everyone is having their own mind setup. So whatever we want to give the students, just think कि whatever you are giving to the students or the kids or the children or anyone or the teachers as well, whenever we are conducting any session with the teachers, whatever we are giving, it doesn't mean कि everyone is understanding the same thing, because they all are having their own mind setup. So nowadays the classroom should be the child centric, not teacher centric. Okay, and we can teach the students beyond the books. We can teach the students outside from the classroom. I'm so sorry. So this is my thinking that if I like white color, it doesn't mean that you also like white color. Ma'am, can I ask you one thing? Can you please tell me what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. So I
Hmm.
don't like blue. So if I don't like blue, it doesn't mean कि blue is not a good color. और तो आप
Absolutely.
अगर पसंद करते हो ब्लू कलर, तो मैं पसंद करूं ये जरूरी नहीं है. You cannot
Hmm.
force me to like the blue color,
Absolutely.
isn't it? So the same way that the kids are also thinking the same in the same way, that if other one is able to understand through your lecture method, it doesn't mean that I will also understand through the lecture method. Why I have given these intelligence examples? Because maybe the student will is very good in nature. So आप कैसे उन्हें पढ़ा सकते हैं? You can take them to the garden, you can take them outside from the school, ठीक है? और उसमें सारे बच्चों को लेके जाओ, ताकि जिसमें उसमें अगर जो बच्चा नेचुरलिस्टिक इंटेलिजेंस जो है, जिनको नेचर स्मार्ट जो है बच्चे, दे कैन इजीली अंडरस्टैंड द थिंग्स, ठीक है, जो कि क्लासरूम में समझ नहीं पाए, वो जो कि क्लासरूम में वो चीजों को नहीं समझ पाए, दे कैन इजीली अंडरस्टैंड व्हेन एवर दे विल गो आउट, ठीक है. दोज हु आर वेरी गुड इन विजुअलाइजिंग द थिंग्स, आई एम नॉट वेरी गुड इन राइटिंग और इन लिसनिंग, ठीक है. सपोज आई एम नॉट वेरी गुड इन राइटिंग और इन लिसनिंग, बट आई एम वेरी गुड इन विजुअलाइजिंग द थिंग्स. मैं एक बार कोई चीज देख लेती हूँ, मैं उसे फिर कभी नहीं भूलती, ठीक है. सो क्या करना पड़ता है उसके लिए? वाई व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर शोइंग द एवी टू द स्टूडेंट्स, है ना, ऑडियो विजुअल क्लिप्स दिखाते हैं बच्चों को. सो व्हाट एवर लेक्चर यू आर गिविंग, same time, same at the same way, you have to show the AV also to the students. आप lesson plan बनाओ, and in that lesson plan you can show all these things. So these are the reason why multiple intelligence is mandatory in the classroom teaching learning process, ठीक है. अब बिना मल्टीपल इंटेलिजेंस के बच्चों को, आज के बच्चों को we cannot teach because nowadays students are not listening to anyone and the classes are child centric, not teacher centric, ठीक है, and we are using n number of methods for that. Yes ma'am.
Okay.
Is it clear?
I think one of absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. That's a wonderful explanation. And I think one of our members of the audience has asked the same question that I've asked you, only they have mentioned the concentration power, as in how to increase the concentration power of students alongside teaching them about these various intelligences. So if you would like to take up that concentration power bit aspect.
See, this concentration power is not in the multiple intelligence, okay, but we can talk about that. See, if the student is not having the concentration in studies, we can say studies, as I have seen that those students who are sitting in the back, they are not having the concentration in the classroom. They are not concentrating the things whatever you are teaching. So you can, what you can do, you can take the students in front of you, you can tell them to sit, because as I think in a classroom, if 40 students are there, it means ki you can say 10 students are 10 students will be very good, 10 students will be good, 10 students will be average, and 10 students will be below average. So you have to work more on 10 students who are below average, isn't it? So if you are working with the below average students, and only those students are facing the concentration problem, okay? As you are asking me, I can say only that only those students are facing the concentration problem because they are not concentrating on the studies. So that is why they are in the below average category. So what we can do, we can take all those 10 students, okay, and I think this is the biggest challenge the teacher is facing, and this is the success story of the teachers. When those 10 children who are below average, who are not concentrating the things, they can go to the average. I'm not telling they can go to the very good wala category, only I'm telling you if they will go to the एवरेज वाला कैटेगरी ना, तो उसी में आपको लगेगा कि आपने सारा सक्सेस पा लिया बच्चे के साथ. सो कंसंट्रेशन के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन ओनली वन एग्जांपल आई एम गिविंग यू. What I have done in my when I was teacher, I have done all these things. What I was doing, the student was not concentrating on the studies. The student was sitting on the back in the class. So what I used to do that time, I was calling the student who are very like below average students, and I was calling them because they are always disturbing the classes, because they are not concentrating, so they were always disturbing the classes. What I was doing, I was calling them, and उनको बुलाने के बाद I was telling them कि please read this paragraph. So in front of all the students, they started reading the paragraph. जब paragraph वो पढ़ने लगते थे, तो I was stopping them in between two sentences. ठीक है, एक sentence पढ़ लिया, बीच में stop किया, and I start explaining. तो that time what was happening कि बच्चे को फिर दूसरी चीजों को करने का या किसी दूसरी चीज को देखने का मौका नहीं मिलता था, because that student was standing beside me. ठीक है, तो मेरे बगल में खड़ा होता था, तो उसे दूसरी चीजों को करने का कुछ मौका नहीं मिलता था. तो उससे क्या होता है कि कंसंट्रेशन बच्चे का धीरे धीरे बढ़ेगा. ठीक है, तो दिस इज वन एग्जांपल व्हिच आई हैड गिवन यू. देयर आर एन नंबर ऑफ एग्जांपल्स, बट दिस इज नॉट द सेशन फॉर द कंसंट्रेशन. आपने पूछा इसलिए मैंने आपको ये एक एग्जांपल दिया. यू कैन एंगेज द स्टूडेंट इन एनी एक्टिविटी. ठीक है, आप उससे वाइस कैप्टन बना दो और वाइस मॉनिटर बना दो. 4 मॉनिटर्स होते हैं, एंड उनको बोलो कि यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ दिस, यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ दिस. है ना, ये क्लासरूम में क्लीनलीनेस आपको देखना है, बोर्ड मैनेजमेंट आपको देखना है. ऑल दीज थिंग्स इफ यू कैन डू विद द स्टूडेंट्स ना, आई एम श्योर उनका कंसंट्रेशन पावर जो है वो बढ़ेगा. इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, I think yes, ma'am, because Dipti ma'am, who asked the question, is very satisfied with the answer. She says that's a very wonderful suggestion, and even I think that calling student and making them stand next to you and reading a paragraph, and then you stopping in between, it gives no choice to the student but to stay concentrated on which paragraph he's reading, because once you stop explaining, he'll have to continue. So I think that's a very good example to inculcate the habit of concentration in people in children who otherwise would not want to concentrate using the usual mundane methods of concentration. Thank you so much, ma'am. That was a very wonderful answer, and alongside a very wonderful presentation, and I have overwhelming response from the audience. There's one more question. There's one comment for you, which is by Ruby ma'am, which says very informative session. As I was just telling you, this has been a very interactive session from both ends. I have never received such interesting and interactive participation from the audience in any of the talks that I've hosted. So I think the credit goes to you for making this session so interactive and so fruitful and interesting. Thank you. And before we conclude, would you have any parting thoughts for the audience, which has been so supportive, for our teachers and educators?
I just want to say one thing. Treat all the children as your own children. Okay, please don't think that they are the kids of other mother and father. If the kids are with you, if the children are with you, it means they are your own kids. Okay, if you will treat them like your own kids, definitely nothing wrong will be happen. Okay, and just be loyal to your work, be loyal to yourself, and you can see the world will be behind you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today and enriching us with your thoughts drawn from your personal experience. We are humbled and blessed once again. Thank you so much for joining us, and hope to see you around again. Thank you, ma'am.